Hello everyone, welcome back to Ruby Beast, and we're going to play some Phasmophobia. I enjoy Phasmophobia. We have our challenge in the Grafton farmhouse. Okay, so we got this farmhouse. So that should be interesting. Hopefully it's a nice, scary one. But we're going to start with our warm-up round. And I don't really like to go Camp Woodwind. I don't want to go to like a big map because that'll definitely take forever. For just a warm-up, and then I don't really like to go to Camp Woodwind because it's so small. So I like to do a house warm up at a house, which there's really only I'd say Point Hope, Tanglewood, Edgefield, Ridgeview Court, and Willow Street are like the best ones. Normally I go to Tanglewood because I'm just gonna stick with Tanglewood because I heard they are gonna be updating it. So who knows when the last time I'll be able to play on this Tanglewood will be. Alright, we get Eddie Dyer. Oh boy. Off the bat, no Banshee, no Diane. I should take a picture. Ah. We got no Ouija board. Ghost doesn't seem to be down here. Monkey paw? Oh, I was gonna take a picture of it. Okay, it must have come out of here. Yeah, okay. Oldest part in the house so far is the garage. Also our hiding spot. Not that cold though. Like, it really is not that cold. It's lowering though, so I'm giving it a minute. $54 degrees. Okay, our cursed object is mirror. They're not down here. Oh, definitely garage, okay. Can't turn off the car until I grab that key. Okay, we got a door touch. Oh, we got UV. I should definitely go find a hiding spot just in case it's a demon. There's stuff in there. Oh, perfect. My favorite hiding spot. And there is... Ah. Keeps doing ghost events. It's almost like it's a Oni. The amount of ghost events it keeps doing. Take one of these. Too many ghost events. That was a nice creepy one. Like the best place to put the book, right on the car right there. I want to get motion sensor, but let's first get the crucifix down. Is this light on? It is, okay. It turned that light on, so I have not been in that room. We know it's not a mare. Which it can't be anyway. Turned off the breaker. No, it's not a djinn. No, it hasn't stepped on the salt. I wonder if it changed ghost rooms. Still cold in here. It might be a wraith. Let's get a little motion sensor. Well, it can't be a wraith. So it's definitely not a wraith. So it's just not going to the garage for some reason. Get our motion sensor. We'll get our light. And we'll grab our smudge. It's still pretty cold in here, though. Bit of salt. couldn't get the ghostwriting for some reason. Where's my camera? There it is. Let's go. Also turn on the sink. We got all the photos. Hunting? Demon Miling Obombo Poltergeist. No, it's not hunting. Still in here. Demon Miling Obombo Poltergeist. Great. That's gonna be kind of tough. I'm gonna decide how I'm gonna figure this out. Poltergeist, we can get it to throw everything on here. I don't think it's a demon. I mean, there's no way to really kind of figure it out unless we smudge it and time it. I heard it blow out the firelight. I'm gonna force a hunt to figure out what the ghost is. Loves to do ghost events. I'd like to think maybe that's Obombo. I really don't think it's a demon, because I think a demon would have hunted me already. Unless it's a very shy demon. That one more time, hopefully it doesn't break. That's not funny, ghost. Okay. Now it needs to hunt me. I did it 4 times. I think it takes like, what, 20 or 15% per, so I should be in hunting range. How you doing, Super 94? Where is this ghost? Should be hunting me. Definitely don't think it's a demon. Smiling Poltergeist Obambo. I might have to force the hunt. Why is it fast? Hold up. If I do that, will it get really fast? Oh, it's throwing stuff like a poltergeist. But I don't think it's a poltergeist. Ever since it came out on PS5, so maybe about a year or so. Let's take it. This is a tough one. It kind of threw everything, but it was a little fast. I don't think I could look at my settings. I don't remember if I had the ghost set on a faster setting or not. Oh yeah, this should be around at the same time then. Alright, I gotta figure out what this ghost is. Alright. I know it's not a demon. I don't think it's a myling, so I'm in between Obambo or Poltergeist. I don't think it's actually Obambo. I think it's Poltergeist. I think it's the Gaiju, yeah, that would get faster due to equipment. Alright, so I'm gonna say Poltergeist. Obambo, okay, I got that wrong. You saw how much it threw though. It threw like 90% of the items that was on the table. Dang, that's rough. Obama's a new ghost though, so I don't quite know how Obambo works. It was a little fast to begin with, so I'm not sure. Let me check my... Oh, it's just a nightmare mode. So I guess the Obambo's a little faster? Huh. That's the one thing that confused me. I was like, I feel like it's a poltergeist, but it was kind of fast. I don't know much about the Obambo. Yeah, so it was 50-50. It was either Obambo or poltergeist. Alright, Tortoise in the Hair. Tortoise, after last week you're feeling a bit worn out. To make matters worse, the ghost has recovered. Correctly find the ghost up in the Grafton farmhouse. We have 100 sanity, restore 30 per pill. Lose sanity fast, we're slow. Ghost is at max speed. That's not even fair. When we're the hair, we're at 125 and the ghost is at 75. But when the ghost is the hair, it's at 150 while we're at 75. Roams a lot, changes rooms a lot, that sucks. High activity level though. We get 3 seconds of grace period. It only hunts for a few seconds. Oh, that's good. And you get all 3 evidence. This might not be too bad. There's setup time. Everything's on, except for the fuse box that we could turn it on. Alright, this one I don't think will be too bad.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. No report this time. Be careful. You're going in blind.
It does show us where the breaker is, which is in the back room. Oh, it is cold. Oh yeah, this map. Yeah, this doesn't seem too bad. This map has a blind spot, like that glaring light in the back there. I don't know why. They need to fix that. It's so blinding. Is that a ghost door? It is. Okay, well, we found the ghost room. You don't like this map? Oh, I love this map. I mean, I prefer the original farmhouses. I don't know why. I guess because of nostalgia reasons. But this map isn't bad. Out of the two farmhouses, this is my favorite of the two. Oh yeah, Ghost is definitely in here. This map, I really enjoy the creepiness of it. So sometimes I like to play like with everything kind of slowed down, including the ghost, like no sprinting, and just keep my character at like slightly faster speed than the ghost. And then I'll do either nightmare mode or no evidence and try to figure out the ghost. Oops, I accidentally kept my flashlight on me. It's definitely one of the scariest. I really like the doll room, and if you ever get the mannequin room, I think that's the scariest. If you ever get the ghost room and the mannequin room back here. It was on one of my streams. I had gotten that, like, it was like 2 weeks ago, I think. Like 2 weeks ago. I had a ghost in this room. And the thing about the ghost being in this room, also it might depend on what kind of ghost you have, but it kept teleporting these mannequins around the house where I was at. So like, I had a mannequin, like right by these stairs. When I went up these stairs, I had a mannequin standing out here. I had a mannequin in the kitchen. And it just kept summoning those mannequins all around the house where I was. It was very creepy. Yeah. Yeah, and they move. The ghost manipulates them. Pretty cool. EMF, UV. Oh yeah, this ghost has a high chance of changing rooms, so I gotta keep an eye on that. Did I open this door, or was this door always like this? It's cold in here too. It's cold in all over the house. Yeah, I've done them. I got very lucky in Apocalypse 3 though, and I got a Dio. So I was able to just win via the Dio. Okay, we got freezing. Oh yeah, we got ghost orbs, and we got freezing. One more. Hantu, Onryo, Revenant, Yurei. I was thinking it might be a Yurei. We'll find out in a minute. But yeah, I got very lucky in Apocalypse 3 challenge. I got that Dio and I smudged it, took a picture of it at this, like as it was chasing me, and right away it actually marked off all my objectives too, which was like smudge the ghost, get a picture of the ghost, and escape the ghost during a hunt. And I was like, okay, well, I'm done. So very, very lucky. I don't think I need a smudge. I think even if I get hunted, well, if I get hunted, no, I'm done. I want the donut one, but I think you had to watch a stream to get that one. It was like a special giveaway. Yeah, the ghost should still be in here. Ghost is definitely still in here. Oh yeah, didn't we already have UV? We already did. Oh no, we didn't have UV. That was my last round. Looks like we don't have UV. You can't link your Twitch account? Yeah, I get very lucky sometimes. That noise. But I didn't get the donut. I actually haven't tried to link my Twitch to Phasmo yet. You can always check if the ghost is still in here, looking for the ghost orbs. I hate this blind spot. I don't know what that is. Uh-oh. I think the ghost might have changed rooms. You thinking you're A? Oh, well, turn that off. EMF 2. I might need to grab a smudge. If this turns out to be an Onryo, I'm gonna get hunted. I can grab another light too. Try to get Onryo. I need the ghost to touch a door to rule out Yurei. Also try to find out where this ghost went. It might still be in here and I just don't see the ghost orbs. I think it is still in here. That is pretty low. Okay, yeah, ghost's over there. Ghost is still in here.
An elderly victim.
All right. Spirit box. We have an Onryo. Yeah, and we didn't have any UV, so it should be an, which means I need to get out of here. Actually, I could probably show you if you want. Hopefully not get hunted. If the Onryo turns off all these candles, it'll start a hunt. It's 3 times, I think, while you're in the room. It also has a chance of just leaving too. Onryos don't like candles, so they'll just like take off and change rooms. Did I make it? Oh, I got hunted. Okay, Ghost, I'm out of here. I'm gone. That's one thing I still struggle with, is determining whether it is a ghost event or if it's a hunt. I was playing with my friend one time and the ghost was like crawling towards us and I was like, oh, it's probably just a ghost event. I don't think it's hunting. And then like it got very close and I was like, wait a second, I think it might be hunting, and as soon as I started running it got me. No problem. I got quite a few tips. I got so into Phasmo.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and
Camera first,
before starting the investigation.
thermometer, flashlight.
Here be linked to a cursed object.
Megan Marsh.
Take a look. Maybe using it
Still back there?
investigation.
You're practicing no evidence? That's definitely tough. I haven't practiced that in a while. I kind of have more fun just doing nightmare mode, but I did no evidence a few times. That blinding light. Yeah, Onryo is candles. You can do Onryo test. And see if it hunts after blowing out the candles. You can also set the crucifix closer to the candle so that if it blows out the candle, most likely it'll hit the crucifix and not be able to hunt you. I didn't put the crucifix close enough to the candle, so it hunted just out of range. This is a high activity ghost, so kind of looking for ghost orbs or kind of hear a noise or something. Yeah, that's the only way I managed to actually beat Apocalypse 3. I got very close a few times. Like I had gotten the picture, I had gotten all the objectives, but then it came out like what was the ghost, and that was a tough one. The ghost ended up being a shade. Surprisingly, I did not guess shade. I must have mistimed it because I thought it was a demon because it hunted so quickly. Great room. I love this room. Every time I get a ghost in this room, though, I end up dying. Do we have a quiet ghost? Oh no. Found the ghost room. It's ghost orbs again. It threw a pillow at me. I heard the next map they're gonna change is Tanglewood, which is a bit upsetting. I really like Tanglewood. Yeah. The way that you can tell if it's a demon or not, though, is when you smudge it, how soon it hunts afterwards. If you time the smudges, ghosts can only hunt after a certain amount of time. Most ghosts hunt after around 2 minutes. So if you get a hunt before the 2-minute time mark, normally it's a demon. If it hunts, if it doesn't hunt until like the 3-minute mark, it's normally a spirit. And then if it hunts anywhere between 2 minutes to 3 minutes, it could be any of the other ghosts. But it's a bit rough. So with the spirit, just because a ghost doesn't hunt until 3 minutes in, doesn't always mean it's a spirit. Just you have a ghost that doesn't want to hunt sometimes. Oh, it turned this light on, so we know it's not a mare. I hope they make it better too. I'm a big fan of Tanglewood. I mean, it depends on where the ghost is. If you have the ghost in one of the corridors, that's a bit tough. So normally I camp in the first room. If it's on the left-hand side, the left wing, there's the first room actually you can hide in between the bed, so it's actually a really good spot. The right wing, I just get lucky, and I've actually gotten very close to beating Apocalypse on the right wing. I just hide in the first room. I put like, I used to put salt down to slow down the ghost in Apocalypse, but every time I try to take the picture, well, it might work now. I haven't done it lately, but it might work now. Before it would take a picture of the stepped on salt, but now you can't do that, so I would put salt down. Some lanterns. I set everything up. It takes me a minute. I put some lanterns down, and then I kind of get the ghost to run towards me, snap a few photos, and then smudge it and run into that first room as quickly as I can. What else do I need? I kind of got everything. We'll take a smudge just in case. I think it's too early to take a smudge. Get motion sensor. As for the main room, if it's anywhere in that main room, just hide in the center where the church area kind of is. You can hide behind the piano back there, and so you could just call the ghost to you. If you hit the radio, which makes this noise, you can kind of call the ghost over to you. What was that? Because it touched the door. Come here. We got UV. Oh yeah, we got ghost orbs too. Banshee, Hantu, Obake. The ghost still in here? Alright, ghost is definitely still in here. I should stop stepping on the thing. Okay, I'm not getting anything. Obake, Hantu, Banshee. I know it's not an well, it could still be an Obake. We can also remove some. What could it not be? So it's either EMF 5, dots, freezing. So no ghost writing and no spirit box. And it's dots. It's a Banshee! Yeah. That's why Dia is my favorite ghost. My favorite second ghost being the Fae. So the Fae is the only ghost that can age. So you know how you have the Ouija board in some levels? You can ask a ghost how old it is. And let's say the ghost says it's like 50. Well, if you find the ghost room and you hang out in the ghost room for a bit, the Fae will actually age further. And you can ask the Ouija board again, how old are you? And if the age has gone up, let's say it goes like 61, then it's like, oh, okay, well, it's a Fae, because that's the only ghost that can age up. And with that, as it gets older, the ghost will get slower and will also have a less, it has less of a chance to hunt you. I think it goes down as low as 20% if it's at max age. Sometimes a Fae, you'll be like, wow, I have 30% sanity and the ghost isn't hunting me. And it's like, oh, well, that's probably because it might be a Fae that got really old. And with that, it gets slower. And so sometimes it gets like even slower than a Dio. I had one video where I was just like walking backwards away from the Fae as it just slowly crawled over to me. Yeah, exactly. The Fae is not patient. We have a Banshee, so I'm trying to get the Banshee scream. Ooh, okay. I may have jumped a little. I do have a smudge if it hunts. Let's say that's okay. That's just EMF 4. It's not EMF 5. The good thing about this challenge is even if the ghost takes you out, as long as you guess the ghost correctly, you still win the challenge. So I'm not too worried. Oh, got something? Where are you at? Where are you at? There we go. That's a Banshee scream. Yeah, definitely. There's only one ghost with ghost orbs, too. Nice, we got the Banshee scream. Paranormal scream. Yeah, no evidence. You can get very lucky if you get a ghost that does something specific. Oh, did I click Banshee? Yeah, I did. I've done that too many times. Where I'm like, oh, I figured out the ghost. I totally forgot to circle the ghost.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Alright, one round left. This is an easy challenge so far.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Oh, you know, oh, I could have showed you. There's one other way you could tell a Banshee as well. That's specific to a Banshee. You can take some salt and go, like, if let's say you're in a house and it's in like one room, you can go down the hall. Basically just go to like another room and put the salt around you, like in front of you, and just wait there for a moment. And if the ghost all of a sudden just steps in the salt, it's a Banshee, because a Banshee will wander over to you. There's only two ghosts that will like be on top of you when it's far from the ghost room. Like if it's too close, the ghost is wandering around, but you know they have a certain like length they can go. So if you go out of that like length of where the ghost can kind of wander and just put the salt down and it just kind of steps in the salt in front of you, that can most likely is a Banshee. Since the only other ghost that can really do that is a Wraith, and a Wraith can't step in salt. So if you can't get a Banshee scream but you're trying to find out a Banshee, give that a shot. Oh yeah, where's the breaker? Same room. It's like super dark in this one. Don't need these all on. No problem. Let me hit this. Yeah, I had to do that for one of my nightmare rounds. I was in between a banshee and another ghost, and I was trying to get the banshee scream, and I just couldn't get it. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go to a different room, go into a corner, and I put some salt down, and lo and behold, it stepped in the salt. So I guess banshee, and it was a banshee. All right, we got very lucky this challenge. 3 ghost orbs in the bathroom. Sorry, ghost, gonna have to disturb your bathroom time. Thank you. Normally I have a thing that pops up. I don't know why it's not popping up. I think I have Ignis from FF15 that goes, "That's it. I've come up with a new recipe." But it like stop. Doesn't work sometimes. The mirror. I was thinking of the mirror in this game. The creepy mirrors. It's like one of the... I'd say it's the second best cursed item to get. Okay, it turned off the breaker, so we know it's not a djinn. I hope it's not hunting me, because I can't see a thing. Okay, I think we're good. Also, we know it's not a djinn because djinns can't turn off breakers. Personally, I think they should make this the tier 3. This UV. If you ever get a no flashlight challenge, you can't use the tier 3 UV, but you could still use the tier 2. Oh, it shut the door. Not hunting though. Huh. I guess it did a ghost event in that room as I was passing by. I like to get a motion sensor just to make sure that the ghost is still in the room. I've been lucky as well, and the ghost hasn't really changed ghost rooms that often. In fact, I don't think they have at all the last 2 rounds. Oh yeah, we got ghost orbs. Door touch. MF2. No UV, but you can't always rule out UV if you don't get it on full evidence, because there's a chance that a Obake won't leave a handprint. Okay, we got dots. And the ghost is right here, so we're not getting spirit box. It also dots rules out mimic. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb your bathroom time. Just let me finish what I'm doing. 4, Dots again. And ghost riding. What do we have? We have a Fae! Alright, I don't need this. I hope we have Ouija board for our cursed item. Now, I'll probably get destroyed by this thing. You gotta remember, the ghosts in this challenge are at max speed. Jasper the ghost wants to say hello. I don't know if I want that kind of hello. Let's see. Couple smudge sticks. And what was I gonna grab? I guess I don't really need anything. Just a light. Like this. Keep my sanity up. Okay, the Ouija board would be all the way at the top in the attic. Okay. Gonna make a short trip to the attic. For thigh. Oh, jeez, really? Ugh. What is with these ghosts? I'm gonna put this right here for a moment. I can quickly check to see if we have the cursed items in here too. No tarot cards. Oh, we don't have the Ouija board. So I can't check for the age. Let me grab this. And I have to make sure I'm in the ghost room, because I could change ghost rooms. I didn't. The spirit is someone on the toilet. This is a nasty looking bathroom. Okay, the ghost is still in here. Very cold. Also, Thays can hunt you early, so if you're not in the ghost room and aging the Thay, I think it can hunt you around 75%, which is pretty high. And it's super fast. But the longer you spend in the ghost room, the older it becomes and the slower it becomes. I mean, dysentery, possibly. I'm gonna grab it. I'm just gonna get hunted for fun. Maybe make sure I have a good hiding space. I think this one's available, right? Yeah, that's a good one. This day is gonna be fast, I bet. Here it comes. Oh, jeez. Alright. Woo! Oh, shoot. Alright. Great hiding spot, by the way. Alright, that's done with. If I pushed too hard. That's how he went. Went out like a king. I can't see a thing. I am stuck. I'm gonna get hunted again. You also have this light. I'll shut my eyes. I always use these lights down here because that's like nothing, and it's kind of creepy. Every time I look up the fields on this stage, or this level, I don't know, this map, I always expect something to, like, an Easter egg to be in the cornfield. Like maybe you'll see like some kids standing there or something, you know, because they have like Slender Man on the camp maps. Alright, did I say Fae? It's a Fae.
back. I've prepared some jobs for
All
you.
right, and that's it. That is the weekly challenge. Super easy. All right, just for you. I will give Apocalypse Challenge a go. Just once, because this can normally take a very long time. Now, with setting up the Apocalypse Challenge, you can still earn the Apocalypse Challenge, the gold, and still make something slightly easier. You can actually, if I'm correct, even turn down the hunt duration once. You can actually turn this hunt duration down. That's pretty nice. So instead of a 60-second hunt, you can have a 40-second hunt. I think the other thing is I think you could change. I don't think you can change ghost speed. Yeah, none of that. I think it's activity level. You can make it more. Yeah, you can make it more active. Or no, event frequency. There you go. Yeah, you could change the event frequency up so that it could do more ghost events, just slightly more. So if you're trying to get one of the objectives, you can do that. I'm just gonna do the hunt duration down just by 20 seconds. Sunny Meadows. I'll probably die right away, so don't expect anything too great. Especially if I get like a Banshee or a Wraith, you're kind of like done. Alright, so how do I do this? Personally, I get this, because it's important. I don't really need to take this, because if it hunts on top of me, I mean, it's saved me before, so I'll take it just in case. And I guess a smudge. Yes, and oh, I don't have the headlight. Oh, this is gonna suck. I won't be able to see anything. I don't have the, I don't normally use the headlamps. Oh, I'll probably still lose. I don't have a headlamp. Hold up, one thing I can do, I can just throw that in. Since I don't have a headlamp. Oh, can I not use, I don't think I can use the camera either. I'm gonna have to use a lantern. Yeah, because aren't all flashlights off? Yeah. Oh, I can use this. Okay, cool, cool. I actually prefer level 3. I don't like level 2. Just because I don't really have an issue escaping the ghost. I have an issue getting the picture of the ghost way more. Okay, so I'm just gonna toss that in. I'm gonna back up. So I like to freeze the ghost with the tier 3. Take like a couple photos, back up, let off my second smudge, and then hide. It also lasts, I think, 2 seconds longer than the tier 2. Not hunting yet. One thing I can do before it does hunt is grab my lantern. Like I said, without having that headlamp, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this that easily unless the ghost happens to be in this central area and I'm able to hide behind the piano. Then I might be able to. Right. I'm surprised the ghost hasn't hunted yet. Alright, here we go. I don't hear anything. What I'm doing is a little dangerous. It's gonna be very hard to see. I like to hide in this room. And I sit in this corner and just try to listen for it. Okay, gotta wait for the next hunt. I've done this before, and it happened to be a wraith, and a wraith just hunted like right on top of me. I've also had it to where I was looking around like I did just a moment ago, and the ghost ran up behind me and got me. It turned out to be a demon. Okay, it's hunting. Is the ghost on this side? Nothing. Identify mare. If you turn a light on, and the light turns off like a second after you turned off the light, it's most likely a mare. As long as it wasn't a ghost event. So like if you turn on a light and a ghost event happens, and the light turns off and a ghost event happens, then it's just the ghost event that turned off the light. But if the light just suddenly switched off after you turned it on, and nothing happens afterward, it's probably a mare. I think you just have to wait 10 seconds between turning on a light and turning off turning off and on a light to see if a mare does the ability to instantly turn it off. Okay. I'll go hide in this room real quick. The ghost can still key in on this thing. You have to be careful. If it gets too close, it'll try to grab this item. No locker. What if you can hide behind the locker? Like this. Not hunting. Yeah, but that only works if it's in that second room. Unless you get lucky and it leaves like the hallways. Wow, this ghost does not hunt. Also, now we have brand new ghosts. A Diane would probably be easy to figure out. But a Bombo? I don't know Bombo that well. Drew something, so I know it's in that hall, I think. But it doesn't hunt. I would say this ghost is probably a shade. It is not hunting. My finger's actually getting tired of clicking the button here. There it goes. All right. It's downstairs. Actually kind of nervous it went upstairs. We know it's not a super fast ghost. Also not a Dio. Gonna hide. Okay. Hunt is over, so now we know where the ghost is, so now I gotta start setting up on getting everything. How slow you are, this is a bit risky, but this first room, right here, great room. It's hard to see, but there's a bed right here that you can actually hide behind. A whisper. For my smudge. Yeah, so it's not a Diane. Ghost would have sped up me doing that. Alright, so I'm going to do a little risky move. I'm going to drop this. Open the store. Better go grab my stuff. You get 20 seconds between each hunt. It'll be nice to have a light. It's so hard to see. So yeah, you shouldn't do this challenge without using a headset. And there's our lamp. I actually use the headset up until the point where I plan on getting the picture ghost. I haven't even checked out what our objectives are. Some of these objectives can be very difficult. Okay, so I'm going to set up what I need. Hunting. Imagine if there is a shiny, like a bright ghost. Okay, stop. Oh, did that go off instantly or was that me? I'll wait and find out. I want a Bloody Mary ghost. A ghost that only can spawn in the bathroom, but is similar to like a demon. It can hunt at any time, and it's just slightly faster. Okay, so what are our objectives? Capture a video of a ghost. That's going to be... I mean, it's not going to be too difficult. It's annoying. Prevent the ghost hunting with a crucifix. So that's something people would actually reset this challenge for, because you don't want to do that. Capture 2 unique paranormal sounds with the sound recorder. Oh, wow. Yeah, we're not going to do this, but I'm going to give it a shot, because why not? We got a video camera, I think, already in there. Crucifix. We got a crucifix in there. Bring our lamps first. And my goodness, this would be a tough challenge. If I can beat this one, I'd be very surprised. Already hunting. The ghost has a chance of actually leaving those corridors, so yeah, hopefully we don't get hunted. Like, it actually doesn't leave the corridor. I hope it doesn't. The longest part of this is just the setup. And then we have to pull everything into that corridor. I'm just gonna grab everything I need from the truck first. Still hunting. Oh yeah, I am definitely gonna be tough. But if it's a shade, if it really is a shade and we can find which ghost room it is, we could just go into that ghost room and hopefully it won't hunt. We'll get our sound recording and then we can just book it out of there. If we're lucky. Just finding out the ghost room is going to be tough. And I'm just going to bring 2 smudges. That's all we're going to need. Hopefully, if we get our camera. If we actually get the photos we need. Oh, I might need another smudge, because then I need I need to take a video of it. I mean, I could leave the camera on like a stand and maybe get the ghost video from that. I don't think I can though, because it would have to hunt. Hunting. It freezes the ghost longer, so you just use them and run. This one, I use one when it gets close enough, snap a couple photos, and I'm backing up while I'm doing this. And then I use the second one and just turn around and hide. Just walk straight into the room. Most of the time that's enough to deter the ghost from just beelining it to the room you're in, unless it spotted you at the last moment. Okay. It went down again, but I don't know if that was me. I'm gonna guess it was my character. That was a bad thing to throw. Don't hunt yet. Hunting. I can hear it. No, it's not a wraith. Most likely not a banshee. Otherwise, it would have hunted on top of me. I mean, maybe that was close enough to be a banshee. Thought I heard it. Did it run back downstairs that fast? That was scary. It might have heard me. Or might have sensed that I had that thing on. Oh, I didn't grab my salt yet. That's definitely something I wanted to try. It wouldn't really work before because of the pictures, but now that stepping in salt doesn't count as a picture, it might work. I wish this produced a little bit more light. You can do mare checks while we're leaving. Oh, it's hunting. Oh, that's not good. It did run out here. It's like a weird scream. Not like a regular scream. I had gotten it in the round where I had the Banshee. Definitely heard the footsteps. Okay, we're good. I don't really know how to describe it. I guess it's kind of like a scream in a jar or something. It just sounds kind of weird, like a strange audio. I might get hunted going up here, because it's entering this area now. Yeah. There's two of them, actually. The Dio does a weird noise, too. It's hunting. But the Dio doesn't really sound like anything you normally hear. It kind of sounds like a weird electronical sound. I meant to say I'm probably gonna get killed up here. Alright, there we go. Since it keeps entering this area, I feel like it's eventually going to find me. I'm just bringing this, putting it in here in case it decides to move to this room. By the way, the spot isn't perfect. It won't protect you if the ghost happens to see you. It touched that door so many times. I think it blew out one of the lanterns. Alright, we just need our video camera and we're good to go. Oh wait, and we need a sound recorder. Oh boy. We have to get a video camera of it for our objective. Capture a video of the ghost. I mean... yeah, I don't think there's any other way we can get a video of the ghost unless we actually just capture it ourselves. Could be here in the hospital wing. Yeah, they're tough. I can grab another smudge. Oh, my voice recorder's already in there? I guess it is. We'll grab our last salt. This tier 3 salt actually slows down ghosts. It's hunting. Oh. I smudged. Ah, it got me. I'm gonna say, I don't know. It's a demon. Now we'll go spirit. Sometimes they might be waiting on a specific person. It was a mare. It was a mare. Oh. Every time I flipped on the light and it would flip back off, I wasn't sure if I was just pressing the button too fast or if it was the mare. So it was actually the mare. It's a shame we didn't get that far in it, but it's kind of hard without the headset. And it kept leaving the wing. Actually, now that I know that it's like, well, I don't think it can leave the right wing as easily, but when it's on the left side, I think it can leave the wing like that, because it found me. I think I actually would have lived had I not smudged it. Oh well, that was fun. I won't let this be a total waste though. We'll do one more round, but just nightmare mode.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly.
Like I said, I don't normally carry the headset because I don't use it. I just use the flashlight.
Nothing to report, but it looks like whoever was here left in a hurry.
Jane Pettit. What's good about Nell's Diner is you can see right at the front if the power is there. Nope. No fuse box. Yeah, I'm gonna be ending it after this round. There's the fuse box. No music box. No Ouija board. I think summoning circle's in that room. Either way, no summoning circle. Great hiding spot right here. No voodoo doll. We got tarot cards, great. Oh, I don't know if this map is cursed for me or not, but I always seem to get the ghost in the kitchen or in the freezer. I think the last, like, no lying, like maybe 6 to 8 rounds, the ghost has been in here. Cold in here, but I don't think it's ghost cold. Okay, it might not actually have the ghost in here. That would be nice. Okay, the ghost room should be cold enough. If we walk into it, we'll be able to tell. Okay, here we go. Ghost is in the dining area. Nice. Finally. Not in the freezer. Yeah, because it's always cold in there. When the ghost is in there, it can be confusing too, because it can't quite tell you that it's there. I think the only difference is the freezer is normally around like 36, 37 degrees. And if it happens to be like 34, but not, you know, freezing as an evidence, I think that means the ghost is normally in there. If it drops to about 34. Let's grab some salt. Yeah, I don't like getting freezer. I don't mind getting freezer, but I get a ghost in the freezer so many times. I don't want the ghost in the freezer anymore. Already stepped. Not getting any UV. Oh, we got freezing. Did something over there. Yeah, you can always play with me. Having more people is fun. I especially like to have, I like to play with others during challenge mode. During the weekly challenges. They're a lot of fun. After we figure out what the ghost is, I'm just going to use the tarot cards to see what we get. Ghost is still in here, right? Seems like it. Tesco's. I've never been to a Tesco. Is it full of Karens? Do Karens just like Tesco? Alright, I am not getting any spirit box. Oh, am I gonna get it? No spirit box. MF4. Because it's nightmare mode, I can't rule out Spirit box. Get our fire. Grab one of these. I don't know how much sanity I lost. Could be an Oni. I might just grab a couple more lights. Have we got nothing? We got freezing temperatures. So it still could be an Onryo, and it still could be an Oni. All the Karens. Alright, so we got this. Wow, 15 degrees. Check for ghost orbs one more time. I've had it to where I couldn't find ghost orbs at all. And then I was stuck looking for the last evidence. And it turns out it was just ghost orbs. Oh, EMF 5. EMF 5 can be a sound thing. That's a sound thing. Jin, Oni, Shade, the twins. We know it's not the Shade. The Shade cannot actually blow out the light when you're in the same room. Unless it changes rooms and then it walks in and blows out the light. So Jin, Oni, the twins. Wow, this is going to be hard to figure out. Jin, Oni, the twins. Yeah, because I don't have my activity screen on. What do you got to say, Ghost? Okay. Good talk. Well, what we can do... Whoops. I blew the fuse. Oh no! No! They also need to fix this. Ah, I hate this. Why did I lose Wi-Fi too? Yet the stream is still going. For some reason it just did it on here. Well, that was fun. Can the Jinn turn off the breaker? The Jinn cannot turn off the breaker. But yeah, that sucks. I hate it when that happens. They need to fix that so badly. I get it if you lose like maybe the internet or something, because like see I'm still connected, just not my PS5 for some reason. But like I get if you get disconnected, maybe if you're in a group with other people, it might reset the game. But if I'm by myself, I don't see why it kicks me out of the game. I'm pretty sure that ghost was not an Oni. It was probably a Jinn. I don't think it was the twins, because the twins, it will do two things at once. So if you hear something being thrown, you hear something else being, like a door closed or something else being thrown. So like, sounds like two ghosts. So my guess it is the Jinn. It didn't turn off the breaker. I turned on too many lights and accidentally reset the breaker, but I'm pretty sure that was a Jinn. My score basketball. Oh well. Well, we did what we came to do. We did the weekly challenge. The weekly challenge is not bad this week. It's actually easy. Once you have all three evidence, you're good. Just go in there. Look for ghost orbs. You don't find it, look for temperature. And you can just listen for noise. That would suck. I haven't had that happen yet. I'm very surprised it hasn't. Or maybe it has, but I just wasn't far into it. But yeah, the weekly challenge is super easy. I have not played on these 3 settings even once. I'm just gonna go in and get hunted. And see if I can figure out what the ghost is.
We're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. Whoever was here must have summoned the ghost with a cursed object.
A cursed object. Why? Because I just don't want to let it end on a bad note like that. Lights start off being on amateur mode. I hear a light. It's not. No voodoo doll. No music box. Is it going to be summoning circle? Not. Do we get Ouija board? We get Ouija board. Okay. Misk. How old are you? 45. Okay. Where are you? The living room? Uh-oh. I cannot be hunted. And here it comes. Or not? Ghost? I'm gonna check my sanity real quick. Oh yeah, we're in hunting range. So it took 5% to ask how old the ghost was, and then it took 50 to ask where it was. I shouldn't need any smudges for this, to be honest. It's a 20-second hunt if it hunts me, unless it hunts me right here. If it doesn't hunt me, we most likely have a shade. Okay. Because like shade can't hunt until I think 35%. It should be down to 40. Now I'm at 35. Touching doors. Let's get down to 30. All right, 30%. Any ghost should be able to hunt me. Turn off breaker, not a djinn. Wow. Okay, ghost. I might have to force a hunt. Where are you? Just, where are you? There it is. How you doing, ghost? Stepped on the salt. You saw it slow down. Hold up, hold up. Woo! It was a longer hunt because I did a cursed hunt. Can't tell right away what it was. But we now have like 2 minutes. What do I want? I guess, I don't know. I guess I got what I needed. It says it's a living room. I don't know why I'm checking. It's a living room ghost. It can't leave the living room. Touching doors. Yeah, definitely not. It did get faster, which also means it's not a Hantu. Let's see, what do I want? Oh yeah, I want this. Turn on this light real quick. I need to see it open a door. It might be like touching these doors, but slamming them or opening them up all the way or slamming them shut. All right, let's see if it's a shade. I'm not getting freezing. Which that would be a shade. Off the top of my head, I was thinking it could maybe be a Raiju. But let's wait a little bit longer. Still not turning off this light. Oh, 33 point... Oh, never mind. So we probably do have freezing. So it probably is a shade. There it is. We got freezing. So there is freezing. Yeah, so probably shade. In fact, I'm pretty sure. Because it's also not hunting me. It's not blowing out this candle. I'm gonna leave and it'll probably hunt me as I'm running away.
Welcome back.
It's a shade. I can see the DE. There we go. Shade. A shade can still hunt you if you're in the ghost room. It just will most likely hunt you starting outside the ghost room, like it changed rooms. But since that was amateur mode, I don't think it was going to. Alright, and that is it for tonight. Just did a quick run, got a shade. Pretty easy. I will have to do an Apocalypse Night again and try to get it. I do want to beat it without having a Dio. Because I'm offline, it's not even showing my trophies. I have them all except for one. I have to get hunted by a Banshee while playing with someone else. So if we do play together and we run into a Banshee, I'll probably jump straight into the Banshee. But alright. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the chatting, Supa. I enjoyed it. Fun talking about Phasmo. Yeah, have a great night.